Family, what's down? Hold on for a second. I don't like the way my screen look. Hold on. Oh, that's not better. Family, what's down? I said, what's down? I'm back. I'm back at it like I. Yeah, I'm back at it. You know what I mean? I'm back at it like I never left. You feel me? How y'all doing, man? How was work? How was work? How was work? No, I'm not. I'm not asking myself so I can tell y'all how was my day at work. I'm asking y'all how was work. I'm just, how was work? Man. Okay, I'll go first. You know what I'm saying? Since y'all don't want to say no, I'll go first. It has been a long day. It has been an extremely long day. I have been at work literally probably, I just left maybe about 20 minutes ago, and a lot of traffic. You gotta love it. But I've been at work. I made it to work yesterday by 7:55. I just left from work. And like whatever we do in life is just stuff that comes with that. You feel me? Like your job, you know what I'm saying? Like my job, it's just things that comes with the territory. And these are the things that we don't embrace, we don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it does something for us if we respond to it properly. So look, check this out. So I had a run. The route was to Big Springs, Texas, right? The first 4 stops was in Midland, Texas, and so from the DC to Midland, Texas, probably I think it was about 4 hours, and the GPS said 4 hours and 42 minutes, so it was probably about 4 hours and 50 minutes, something like that, right? Man, my guy, we left yesterday. We pulled out from the yard about maybe about 8:30, something like that, and an hour away from our stop. An hour away from our first stop, we had a blowout. 2 tires, we had a blowout. Now, in the trucking world, if you have a blowout, anything go on with your whether it's your tractor or trailer, they will tell you it is a minimum of 2 hours before someone will show up. A minimum. I think my guy showed up about 2.5, maybe 3 hours, something like that. And like it comes with the territory, right? That route said that we will make it back here in Arlington about, how the fly get in here? Make it back here in Arlington about 12:30. Y'all know, man, I ain't on that Herbalife right now, man. I'm on sipping on this coffee, man. It is different, you know what I mean? It's different. 12 o'clock, 12:30. We were supposed to make it back. We pulled into the yard about 4:50. About 4:50. It comes with the territory. Like when it happened, I'm like, oh man, no. The crazy part about it is like we're like, you know what? We'll give the route a try and see what happens. That's what happened. But it comes with the territory. Like with your job, what are some things that you find yourself encountering, whether it's on a day-to-day basis, quite frequent, every so often that you like it drives you up a wall. Like it work your patience, it work your nerves. Like I mean, you like what is that? What is that thing that comes with whatever it is you do? Like yeah, we can classify it as work life struggles, but like it's what we it's how we it's how we view it. I wouldn't say those particular things are work life struggles because it's just one of those type of it's just one of them type of situations that comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying? It comes with the territory. So the question is, how do we respond to it? Because we have to always remind ourselves that like it's supposed to happen. Like that blowout. Like it was supposed to happen for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Like I look, check me out. And then it was on the side of the road. Like we had just passed the exit. You know what I'm saying? And we couldn't drive down a little. We tried that, and we couldn't go any further because the tires were so gone. There was no traction, so it wouldn't move anymore. So like we literally on the side of the road, the left side on the line. My dude, he put the triangles out. It was people that didn't acknowledge that. They just riding right next to the lane when it's allowed to get over in the other lane, you know, when you see a car or anything like that broke down. You know what I'm saying? And this is like 3 hours on the side of the road. Like anybody could have sideswiped us. You know, the cell phone's a big distraction. Even in 18-wheelers, cats driving could smash into us, anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so it's like what comes with the territory and what you do and how you respond to it. Me, I just went to sleep. Like whenever I see someone broke down on the side of the road, you know, I've been doing it for years. You know, I will pray and ask God to, you know, to shield them and cover them, you know, so no one will smash into them or sideswipe them or hit them or in any way. You know what I'm saying? And I need like we needed that same grace, we needed that same favor, that same mercy last. And like when I tell you, and this is critical because it's a mindset thing, right? We start to get stressed out because of the thoughts that we entertain and we embrace, and we let that it get the triggering the emotions and anxiety and all this stuff. So I started, these thoughts started coming to mind, and it was like it was about the storm. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm thinking like the what ifs. You know what I'm saying? And like just I'm picturing these scenarios in my mind. Like to a point where I'm dang near like playing it out in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you know, and I pray to God that, you know, he wouldn't let it rain, because again, I'm playing things out in my head. When it's rain, if it's coming down, then like it's depending on how hard it's raining, you can only see so far ahead of you. So, you know, like somebody could have hit us then. You know what I'm saying? Like, or like it being wet out there. Like I'm playing all this stuff in my head. So I'm feeling these thoughts starting to take root. Look, this is what we do on our job. This is how we become so stressed out. We have these, like, it's the situations that we may be in, circumstances, whatever it is, while we are at work, and we start to have thoughts, whether it's our personal internal thoughts or the devil feeding us these thoughts, and then we start to entertain the thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You know, our mind, we start to embrace thoughts. Like we start to like add more to the thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And detail. You know what I mean? Like, and then like we just embrace the thoughts, and depending on the situation of what's going on, we find ourselves getting angry. We find ourselves getting stressed out. We find ourselves getting upset. We find ourselves getting like sad. Whatever the scenario is causing it, right? But we have to shut that down when it's thoughts that's counterproductive from the thoughts that we actually need. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking I could have went that way. So I'm having these thoughts, right? And like, so I had to shut them down because now it's starting to take root. So, that's when I prayed to God, for, him to shield and cover us while we're on the side of the road, like where nobody hit us, that it won't rain, so on and so forth. And I found my peace in that because I had got to a point where I started to not be at peace because of the thoughts that I started to entertain that began to start to take root within inside of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I entered a place of peace to where like the worries, like the fear, like all of that went away. And I was at peace. So I just let my seat back and I went to sleep. Sometimes we have to shut those thoughts down. You know what I'm saying? It comes with the territory. So it's like, how are we going to respond with the things that start to transpire while on the work, like while we are at work, when our coworker is getting on our nerves, when we find out somebody is talking about us behind our backs, when the workload start to overwhelm, and the boss is getting on my nerves, and like just all these different things. Like, what do? Do we embrace the thoughts so much so that it began to take root inside of us and start to take over our emotions, and then now it's weighing on us? Like, how long are we going to embrace? Look, it comes with the territory. It comes with the territory. And guess what? Like, something always going to come about. But it's how we respond to it. And we need to respond what's best in our interest. If we used to reacting in such a way, respond usually like verbally, reacting, emotionally led, like how have that served us? How have that served us? If it have not been served us, we need to try something new. We need to try something different. We need to try something different, because the work is going to be there whether we continue to work there or not. They're going to find somebody else to do it, take on the workload, the stress that comes with it, the frustration that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're like, what are we going to do? Like, those people are going to be there tomorrow. Management is going to be there tomorrow, whether it's another body that replaced the manager. Now there's still procedures and protocols and so on and so forth. Like, there's still structure in place. Like, there's still like what are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, so what my point is, we have to do everything that we can to have the right mindset when we are at work, right? Now, little exercise, like it just came to me. Little exercise. Let's do this. Let's do this. Because think about it. Have you ever seen somebody get snuck? Okay, all right. Now everybody know that terminology. Have you ever seen someone get hit and they was not looking? Like they least expected. Like somebody just teed off on them. Chances are they came up off their feet. Probably even knocked them out because it was an unexpected blow. Now, if that same person seen it coming, there are some things that it probably would have played out a little differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was too late for him to weave, slip, sidestep, duck, whatever it was, he probably would eat it. Now, he gonna feel it, but he might not fall. And he definitely may not get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because he's seen it. So because he's seen it, he had enough time. He had like a split second to brace himself for the hit. So what we have to do, let's do this exercise, because I believe this will help, because it's easier to respond properly. It's easier to handle things well when we either see it coming or we know it's coming. The problem is the things that comes with the territory on our jobs, we get caught by surprise. We didn't see it coming. We forgot at times we encounter these same issues. So we find ourselves reacting to it because we wasn't proactive in being prepared for it. Now you go to work, like, you know what I'm saying, like, obviously, you know, like, we may not be like, okay, this is like, these are the 4 things that I need to look out for today, which will be a good practice, which will be a good habit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we don't be thinking about that. Like chances are we don't want to be there. So we just dragging in there, our mind not even there. You know what I'm saying? Or we had we start our day out pretty good, so we go in a good mood. We not thinking about the what if. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we not prepared for it. So whenever it comes, it catches us by surprise. You know what I'm saying? And we got it bad. I mean, oh, I already know how this day gonna turn out. How are you gonna paint the picture of your day off one weird incident? You just literally spoke a bad day into your existence. So now you are expecting things to go wrong for the day. All right, I wasn't going there with that. But think about that. Why are we saying, oh, that just set the tone for the day? Like, no, it don't. It was just one weird incident, or it was some weird person, you know what I'm saying, in a weird mood, done push my buttons, but you know what? It's cool. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, he dealing with something, she dealing with something. Like, give me 50 feet. You know what I mean? I'm going to stay away from that person because they already tripping. You know what I mean? Like, instead of like, oh yeah, okay, it's going to be one of them days. Like, no, it's not. It's not supposed to be. We making it one of them days. Or should I say we are allowing one of those days to be. All right, so now let me get back on course, right? So if we know that it's coming, then we can prepare our mindset. So when it comes, it won't catch us by surprise. We can respond to it properly, opposed to reacting. Because now when we react, our emotions are all up in it, and chances are that could mess up our day. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can snap and go off, and we just ticked off for the duration of the day. The whole day is just twisted now. So, how do we prepare? All right. First thing we have to understand that and remember, in this line of work that I do, there are certain things that comes with the territory. So, for instance, if you're dealing with people, like in an office, now you gotta factor in what are some things that you deal with. Dealing with people, attitudes. Like you might have that manager that micromanages and always looking over your shoulder, making sure you're doing stuff right. Okay, write that down too. Like write the things that comes with the territory in your workplace. Again, I wasn't expecting to blow out. I'm like, we finna go out and kill this route and get back. You know what I mean? Like, and that didn't work that way. But I understood that it comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just comes with the territory. So why am I getting mad and upset? Like, getting my chest all tight, getting all mad and all this. Like, guess what? Not only does it come with the territory, I can't do anything to change it but wait for my man, be patient, and wait for my man to come change the tires. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. So what can you do with knowing what comes with the territory? What can you do to prepare yourself mentally before you actually walk up in the workplace? Although you're not anticipating it, you are aware. You can see the hit before it comes. The signs are there. This certain individual is negative. This certain individual, like, always have something negative to say, always have a negative attitude. You know this about this person, and you see this person look over at you. Like, y'all cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all cool. Like, y'all ain't got no beef or nothing. Like, y'all cool, but you know what this person be on. So it's like, okay, dang, he just looked at me. Or dang, she just looked at me. Dang, they coming over her. Boom. In that moment, you be like, okay, I'm not finna entertain him or her. This person always have something negative to say. What can I do to either shut it down before it gets started? I don't want to be rude, but I have a lot of work I need to do. Or even if I don't really have much to do, like, how can I? Because I don't need the negativity in my space. I don't need the negativity. Like, I don't need to hear all that. I'm going through enough stuff of my own. You might not even think like that, but it's just like, what can I do to? Because I don't need this negative energy. Even if it's like, you know what I'm saying, like, they coming, like, go ahead and get up. You know what I'm saying? Like, greet them. Oh, what's happening with you? Whatever. Like, I'm finna go to the restroom real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like just anything. And yeah, they might come back a little later. But whatever you have to do to protect your space, protect your peace, as my man Trent Shelton say. Like, whatever you have to do, you do it. No, I'm not saying lie. I don't really get it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying lie. You know what I mean? Like, white lie, a lie is a lie. Come on, my guy. You gonna drive in both lanes? Like, I don't condone the line, so I'm not saying like lie, but There's no but either. Figure out something. Or just tell them, like, you know what, I have a lot on my mind. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they come over, greet them or whatever. And soon they get on that, like, just let them know, like, not today. You know what I mean? Like, or like, you know what, it's gonna be all right. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just breathe. You know what I mean? Like, you know, whatever it is that's troubling you, whatever they tell you, you know what I'm saying? Just give them some type of encouragement. Most likely, if they're negative, they're always on some negative stuff. It's always going to be something else that follows. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know who you're dealing with. You know how to let them out softly. You know if you need to be rude, whatever it is you feel like you need to do. Like, try not to be rude by it, but just protect your space, your peace, your energy. That's just an example. Like preparing mentally. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you can look at things how you ought to look at things, to where it's protecting your mind, your thought, protecting your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Protecting your heart. And that will help you have a much better attitude throughout the day. Why? Because it comes with the territory. Whatever that is, it comes with the territory. And because you know all that, what comes with the territory, you can prepare yourself mentally before you even step foot in your job. And that's what it's about. So again, I ask you, how was your day? Who done made you mad today? You know what I mean? Like, and why? Why didn't you have the good day you thought you were going to have? What made today such a struggle? What made you have an awesome day? You know what I'm saying? Like, what about today was special to you? You know what I mean? Like, all these questions, it matters. I actually do want to know. You know what I'm saying? But these questions matter. And you should also ask yourself these questions, whether it's throughout the day, at the end of the, like once you leave work, at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like practicing this so you can be in tune with not just yourself, but be in tune with what it takes, what's in your control, what it takes for you to have a good day. So you can start having these days more consistently. So it will become second nature to protect your space, protect your mind, your thoughts, your heart, your spirit, your peace. Because when we operate like that, then we are more at peace. You know what I mean? Like, we more in control of how we handle things, and so on and so forth. Like, these are the things that truly matter. And we need to be on that. You know what? It might be best for me to come in the back way. You know what I mean? And this is very important. You know what I'm saying? Like, since we already have to work somewhere that we know that we don't want to work at for the rest of our lives, if we know that we have to work here, although we may not want to, but right now this is what we can, like, this is what we must do, then we have to make the best of it. Listen to me. I'm trying to get it where I no longer work doing things that I don't want to do, I don't desire to do. Most definitely not just so I can pay my bills. You know what I mean? Like no, that's slavery to me. Like, I have to go in a place that I don't want to be at, doing the work I no longer want to do, just so I can get a check so I can pay my bills. That's slavery to me. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm a slave to what I do every single day. And I don't mean slavery like what my ancestors went went through back in the day. I don't mean slavery like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just I just no longer want to do what I have to do to provide. I want to do what I love to do. I want to do all the things that I've been called to do and work purpose to do. You know what I'm saying? Like the work that God created me for. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And within that, make a living from it. And no, that's not first priority. Is like it's doing the things that please God. You know what I'm saying? Like doing the things that bring Him glory. Like doing the things like helping His people. You know what I mean? Like I have a heart for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, of course, being able to uh, make a living of not all of it because I mean, ministry is ministry. Like, what I'm saying? Like yeah, ministry work for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, but definitely have a couple of businesses. Like doing the things that within the ability that He has given me, the gifting, like the skill sets and stuff that I've acquired along the way. Like, you feel me? Like, that's what I want to do. Like, that's pertaining to that. Not something that you know what I mean? Like, so with given that context, so you know where I stand with that, but also for you to know like that, like if we have to do this now, let's make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's make the best of it. We have to make the best of it. And also, like, and there is a place in this word where it say um, that everything we do, whether in work or in deeds, do all things to the glory of God. So when we at work, we ain't supposed to be out here. We ain't supposed to be at work acting a fool anyway. You know what I'm saying? We ain't supposed to be at work with this like stink attitude. Like, I mean, granted, it happens. You know what I mean? Like, but like we supposed to have control over that. You know what I'm saying? Like being willing to help and serve others. Like we supposed to be on that anyway. You feel me? And I do know, yeah, sometimes that's hard. You know what I'm saying? But He makes it possible. You feel me? Like He makes it possible. I really should have had my GPS while I'm doing this. He makes it possible. You know what I mean? Like, but while we're here, we have to make sure that we're making the best of it. Doing what we're supposed to do while we're there. You know what I mean? So I guess that's all I have, you know what I mean? Like I just, came on this joint, just like genuinely wanted to know how was your day. You know what I'm saying? If it was anything that I could share, whether it was encouragement, advice through my transparency, like you like, okay, I know not to make that mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like, or like whatever. It was just basically to help. You feel me? And yeah, that's where that was the point of this live. You know what I'm saying? And because we all go through struggles in life, and one thing that was really hard is like going through it by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to hopefully be a light, um, be able to offer some encouragement, through transparency, share some things that I may have slipped at, you know what I'm saying, where I had the wrong mindset, wrong perspective, and those things. And so hopefully you can learn from it, help you in any kind of way. So yeah, man, that's all I have. Uh, that's all I got. So yeah, with like the exercise, just think about um in your line of work, what you do. Just think about all the things what comes with the territory. Write those things down.
There are no phones connected. Connect your phone and try again. Cancel.
Write those things down, like what comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying? So you can start making yourself more aware and also prepared for your day. So when it crosses your path, you can stand firm in your peace. You can stand firm and not give in to going off on somebody, although they may deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can stand firm in your level of peace where it keeps you, although it's chaos around you, you can maintain your good. You can maintain your level of insanity, because you know what comes with the territory, and you can be prepared. So no matter what comes your way, it'll increase the chance of you keeping yourself together, not allowing the people around you, the environment, the negativity, like the stress load that comes your way, without you allowing that to change your mood, tip you off, stress you out, wear you thin. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, so find out what are those things that comes with the territory. Write it down, and pray every morning before you leave your house. To ask God to give you the right mindset to have, the right perspective to have, and the Holy Spirit to empower you to stand firm, not to give in to what you really want to say when they pushing those buttons, what you really want to do, because they done crossed the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, where you can just keep it together and make sure that you have a good day. Make sure you have a productive day. It may not be all exciting, but make sure that you have a okay day, if it's just an okay day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just what it is. And that's what I got. I hope I helped you in any way. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's what I got. I'm about to run in here and get me a nice burrito from Chipotle real quick. And yeah, man, and maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow. Herbalife powered up. Maybe not. I don't know. But make sure you have a good rest of your day. Good weekend. Don't get into no trouble. Be out here wilding out. You know what? Matter of fact, just take this weekend to relax. You're a week away. Kick your feet up. You know what I mean? Like, leave what happened at work. Leave that there. Don't bring that home in your personal space. Leave that there. You know what I mean? Like, get far away from your job mentally as possible, emotionally as possible. If it's physically as possible, get away. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Embrace the good weekend that you declare that you know you're going to have, and let that be what it is. Be at peace with it, and just be grateful. Be thankful that the week is over and you're going to relax it through. All right? I love you guys. Stay blessed. Peace. I just told y'all I've been at work for like 20 hours. Don't judge my dirty fingernails. Ugh. But anyway, peace. See you guys in a minute. Much love.